Namaste yogis, how are you? I am back here for session 2 to invite you to do a bit more yoga and contemplate a bit more mindfulness. And today's lesson, as you would have seen in the intro, is called If We Can't Change It, Change the Way You Think About It. So before I get started, I just want you to check in with how you're feeling today. I hope okay, but the truth is you might not be. There's lots going on at the moment, and I am sure that there's also a lot going on in your mind and in your heart, lots of emotions and feelings that you're dealing with at the moment. So a little check-in with how you're feeling, maybe any emotions that are really present for you at the moment, maybe lots of thoughts that have been running through your mind that are a little overwhelming, hard to deal with. Maybe you're feeling good. Maybe you're feeling calm. Maybe you're feeling excited to learn what we're going to learn today throughout this class. So as I said, if you can't change it, change the way you think about it. I love this concept. I could talk about this concept for days, but I won't do that because that might be a bit boring. But what I will do is I'll elaborate a bit further and see if I can make sense of it for you. There are lots of things that are going on in our world, not just right now, but always. Yeah? So the weather, the environment that we live in, people's feelings, reactions, what school's like, what home is like, what it's like to be with your friends, what you can smell, see, hear, taste, touch. There is so much going on. We are stimulated constantly. And the absolute truth is, even though it's hard to digest and accept, the truth is that we have control over one single thing in this whole entire world, and that is ourselves. We are the only thing we have control of. We can control our thoughts, we can control our feelings, we can control our actions, and we can control our reactions. Now, often we're in situations where we feel very frustrated by that situation. And as much as you wish it was different, as much as you wish it would change, the truth is the only thing that can change is the way that you see that situation, the way you perceive or understand that situation, and the way that you choose to deal with that situation. Yeah? Now I'll give you an example. An example might be you are in class in a subject that you actually don't very much enjoy. You might even be in a class with a teacher that you don't really get along with or understand or enjoy learning from so much. You have to go to that class every single day. Every single day, because you are at school, you must go to that class. Now, as you walk into that class or as you're sitting there as the class commences, you've probably got lots of emotions attached to that situation. This is going to suck or be boring. Oh, I hate being here. This is not fair. Lots of this stuff might come up for you. Am I right? Can you resonate with me? Okay, so given you have to be in that situation every single day, day in and day out, you can either continue to stay in that frame of mind or mindset about it, that kind of negative one, right? And the outcome will be exactly the same every time. You won't enjoy it, hands down 100%. Or you can perhaps change the way you approach that situation, change the way you think about that situation. Sure, the subject might not be a subject that you love or are very excited about. Sure, you might not really relate to or get along or understand the teacher or the person guiding you. Sure, it's 60 minutes longer than what you wished it was, but perhaps if you changed your mindset around it and saw some positive things within it, yeah, and I know that word might sound a bit frustrating, but hear me out, saw some positive things about it, like it's an opportunity for you to learn and grow and expand your skills, because if you're in a very fixed mindset, you're not really going to learn, grow, or expand very much, are you? It's an opportunity for you to achieve something new that you haven't done before, Yeah, like be able to learn a new skill in maths, for example, if that is what the subject was. You might actually connect with someone in the room because of your friendly manner, or better yet, you might in fact connect with your teacher or realize something about him or her that you hadn't before because you hadn't allowed yourself to see it in any other way, and you might end up really, really enjoying being guided and taught by this person. There are lots of things that could happen, right? They might not, but they could. But unless you gave it the opportunity, you will never, ever know. You will continue to turn up to that class every single day with that same kind of negative attitude and not get much out of that 60 minutes or however long the class goes for. Now that's just one example, right? There could be so many times in your life that you could change the way you think about it if you're not really getting the result that you want. So I just wanted to elaborate on the power of that. And maybe you could apply it to this session. Maybe the screen has turned on and my face has appeared and you're like, oh man, I didn't enjoy this last session. I encourage you to look at it from a different pair of eyes. Try something new, try it on, give it a bit more of a go. Be a little bit more open to what I'm saying or the poses that I'm introducing. You might find that you gain something new out of it. If we trudge through life being like this and not seeing any opportunity, then we're going to not get very many opportunities arising. That's a fact. That's an absolute fact. If you open your eyes as you walk through life with the option or with the if you open your eyes as you walk through life, open to seeing things that perhaps you never even knew or understood or believed that you could see, then so much good stuff ends up falling in your lap. So much opportunity presents itself. Give it a go. What have you got to lose? On that note, let's do some yoga about that, hey? Rest your palms on your diaphragm. Let's go back to that diaphragmatic breathing. Roll your shoulders down your back. Here is a really nice way to check in once again on how you're feeling. Let's start some belly breaths. Count of 4, everybody. Inhale. Inflate that balloon for me. Exhale, release. Deflate the balloon. Good. What's your breath telling you today? Is it flowing nicely or do you feel a bit restricted? Try it again. Breathe in. Notice if it gets stuck anywhere. Breathe out. And if it does, don't panic. Just stay calm. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Let's match it to some arms today. Breathe in, reach your palms above you. Breathe out, flip your palms, press back down. And again, breathe in, reach your palms above. Breathe out, press them back down. Good, this time breathe in. Grab your fingers, flip them, and then reach them toward me as you breathe out. Good. Can you really round your upper back and just kind of send your fingers side to side and see if you feel any sticky points in your upper back? I certainly do. Maybe you spend a lot of time slumping over on your computer at home or on your phone. Breathe in, reach your fingers up. Open them and clasp them behind your back, and now do the complete opposite with your spine. So you're going to extend this way instead of closing over. So open your chest, lift your chin, draw your shoulder blades together and release. Good. Press your right palm down, breathe in your left to the sky. Reach all the way over to the right side of your body. Feel a beautiful stretch through that right side. Your left side rather. Shoulder down your spine. Good. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, release. Left palm stays down, right palm lifts, breathe up. And over to the left side this time. Now you'll feel a stretch in your right. Keep feeling your sit bones ground. You got it. Reach up on the breath in. Palms down on the breath out. Good, last one. Reach fingers up to the sky. Draw your palms to your heart. Good, yogis. Drop your head toward your fingers. Close your eyes. Take a moment. And this is called a gratitude moment. Can you take a single moment just to say thank you for something or someone in your life that you are really, really grateful for? It might be a person in your family, it might be an experience that you have, it might be a friend or a teacher, somebody that you just feel so grateful, or something that you feel so grateful to have in your life. There's lots for us to be grateful for. I think it's really important to stop and recognize that. And release. Nice work. On that note, everybody, let's come on over to our 4-point kneeling. So our all fours position. We're going to start here today. Press through the shins, draw the shoulders down the back, palms under the shoulders. Breath in, drop your belly, lift your heart. Here's your cow pose. Breath out, press through your palms, draw your belly to your spine, tuck your chin. Here's your cat pose. Good, try that again. Breathe in, drop your belly, lift your heart, cow. Breathe out, draw your belly to your chest. Up is your cat pose. Good, next one, breathe in, drop your belly. On the breath out, tuck your toes, send your hips back, downward facing dog. Check what your body's feeling like today, you guys. Are you stiff? I'm a little stiff. Release the head, perhaps pedal the feet out, ball to heel, and then eventually you're going to come to standing. Nice and still. Shoulders down the spine. Release the head. Good. On the next breath in, we're going to rock over to a plank position. We did this in our first class. Hug everything to the midline. And on the breath out, we're going to drop the chin, chest, belly all the way down. Good. Come to the mat. Striking cobra, we call this. Fingers wider than the mat. Breathe in, lift your chest, press your fingers down. On the breath out, right shoulder to the mat, right ear to the mat. Nice one. Breathe in, lift your chest. Breathe out, left ear, left shoulder. You'll feel a big stretch to the front of your chest. One more each side, you guys. Breathe in. Press the tops of your feet into the mat, lift your chest. Breathe out, right shoulder, right ear. Nice one. Last one. Breathe in, lift the chest. Breathe out, left shoulder, left ear. Beautiful work. Palms back under the shoulders, cobra pose, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Good work. Come to your tippy toes and tippy toe all the way to the top of your mat. And find yourself in your forward fold. Release the back of your neck. Maybe shake your head no, yes, a couple of times. Press through your feet. Breathe in. Halfway lift. Slide the palms up the shins. Forward fold. Breathe out. Ground down. Reach your fingers wide and high. And draw your palms to your heart. Nice one. Okay, folks. Today we're going to learn something called Sun Salutation A. Now, this is a really common way to start a yoga class, and we do it to bring up the sun, to lift the energy in our body, and it's often used in a morning flow yoga class where you literally do bring up the sun. So it's a series of movements. Now, we touched on most of them last week, so none of this will be new for any of you, but we just do it in a slightly different order. Can I tell you a little note about the breath in yoga? When you reach up in a pose, you breathe in. Makes sense, right? When you fall down in a pose or go down, so you descend in the pose, you breathe out. So it's really important to connect to the proper breath with this sun salutation A so that it feels really effective and energizing in the body, okay? So something new, you could approach it with a negative mindset. This is boring, this is useless, this is a waste of my time, or you could change the way you think about it and be really open. I promise by the end of 3 rounds of this, if you give it a really good hot crack, you'll feel great, really great. All right, join me. Big feet touching top of your mat. On a breath in, we reach the fingers wide and high. On a breath out, we forward fold. You got it. Slide the palms up the shins, halfway lift, breathe in.
On the breath out, press the palms down and step back to a plank position. 1 round of breath here, breathe in. Squeeze the legs nice and strong, breathe out. 1 more breath in, and then breathe out, it goes chin, chest, belly. Scoop up to a cobra pose, breathe in. Press back to a downward facing dog, breathe out. 1 big breath here in, and a massive breath out. Good, come to your tippy toes, bend your knees. We're gonna do a little jump to the top of our mat. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Ground down, reach up. Draw your palms to your heart. That is 1 round of your sun salutation A. Well done. Let's go again. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, forward fold. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Make a nice long spine here. And as you breathe out, step your feet back to a plank position. 1 round of breath, you guys. In and out. Breathe in. Drop the knees, chin, chest, belly. Scoop up to a cobra pose, elbows in, shoulders down. Breathe out, downward facing dog. You got it. 1 round of breath here. In. On the breath out, can you send your bottom a little higher? Good. Tippy toes, bend your knees like you're taking off for a running race. Big spring forward. Take a halfway lift. Forward fold. Reach up. Draw your palms to your heart. All right. Third and final round. We've got this. Breathe in, reach up. Forward fold, breathe out. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Breathe out, step back to your plank position. 1 round of breath, breathe in. And out. Drop the knees, chin, chest, belly, you've got it. Scoop it up to a cobra. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Nice work, you guys. Stay here. We're going to press through our palms and reach our right heel to the sky. This is called a 3-legged dog. Flex your right foot, stretch behind the knee, and try and keep the knee facing down toward the mat. Good. On the next breath out, you're going to step your right foot in between your hands. Good. This is a gentle, long lunge here. From there, come to the outer blade of the left foot. So the back left foot is going to make like a 45-degree angle. All right, press through the left and the right. And as you press through those feet, can you reach your fingers up above you and touch them above your head? This is called Warrior One. So if I turned and faced this way to show you, you stay where you are. My front foot is tracking forward and my back foot is 45 degrees. Both of my shoulders are square to the front and I'm reaching my fingers up above me. You got it. So Warrior One. Strong position, feels a little awkward at the start. Press firmly through both feet, draw the belly to the spine. You got it. Take a breath in to lengthen. And on your breath out, reach your wrists back behind you and stretch your front knee. Good. Breathe in, bend your front knee, reach your fingers up. On the breath out, reach your fingers back behind you, like a little sway. It's a little like Tai Chi. 1 more. Breathe in, reach your fingers up. And on the breath out, you're going to turn to the left of your mat and make a Warrior Two. Okay, this position here, I'll turn around and face this way to show you. Our front foot is turned out, our back foot is parallel. Good, we reach both of our arms out to the side and we check that our front right knee is tracking over our front toes and our back foot is in line with our front foot. So we're making a super straight line between both feet. Your fingers are extended wide and you're bending strongly into that front knee. Really strong position. Draw your belly to your spine and lengthen the crown of your head to the roof. You got it. Warrior Two. How's your breath right now? Good. From there, flip your front palm, scoop it up and make a really beautiful long shape with your body. This is called Reverse Warrior. You look down at your left palm. Good. From there, windmill your palms down and step back to a downward facing dog. Yeah, good job. So this time we're going to do all that on the left side. So breathe your left heel up to the sky. Inhale. Flex the ankle, press through both palms, and then on the exhale, step your left foot as quietly as you can in between your hands. Good, come to the outer blade of your right foot, and then reach your fingers wide and high for our warrior one position. Now remember, our front foot is tracking forward, our back foot makes a 45-degree angle, our belly is in. Good, shoulders down the spine. Take a breath in to lengthen. On a breath out, stretch your front knee and take your fingers to the back. Good, try again. Breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, reach back. Last one, breathe in, reach up. And this time, warrior two. So we're turning to the right side of your mat. My back foot is parallel. My front foot is turning forward. My left knee is over my left toes. And my fingers are extending as wide away from each other as they can. I'm looking with focus through my left hand. My shoulders are down. And I'm breathing calmly. Good. Flip and reverse your left palm, breathe in. Windmill all the way down, breathe out. Come to your nice deep lunge, step back to downward facing dog. Can you do this as quietly as possible without making any sound? Nice work. Let's move through that flow together, you guys. Right heel to the sky, breathe in. All right, hug that knee in toward your chest and teeny tiny step forward. Warrior one, back foot opens, reach up. On the breath out, stretch your front knee, take your fingers back. Good, reach your fingers up, breathe in. On the breath out, reach them back. Last one, breathe in. We go to warrior two on the breath out. Good, shoulders down the spine, flip and reverse your front palm, breathe in. Windmill down on the breath out. Step back as quietly as you can, downward facing dog. Nice one, left side, breathe in, left heel to the sky. Breathe out, step quietly in between your hands. Good, open to the outer blade of your foot, breathe in, reach up, warrior one. Breathe out, fingers back, stretch the left knee. You got it, breathe in, reach up. Breathe out, long, straight left knee. Last one, breathe in, reach up. Whoa. Breathe in, reach up. Warrior two, breathe out. Nice one. From here, flip and reverse your front palm, breathe in. Windmill all the way down, breathe out. This time, step back to your plank position, slight change. We're going to flow it out, we say. So drop the knees, chin, chest, belly, scoop up. This time we're going to make an upward facing dog. So press the feet into the mat, pull up the knees, pull up the hips, and then tuck the toes, draw the belly to the spine, downward facing dog. Well done, you guys. Drop the knees, everybody. Place your palms facing upward on your knees, roll your shoulders down your back, and just rest for a moment. You might feel a little bit like your body has been exerted, like you had to use more muscles than you expected. So just close down your eyes and stay calm. Deep breaths in and out. Nice work. Great job, everybody. From there, let's come up to standing. So from wherever you are, tuck your toes. Let's make a forward fold. And then press through your feet. We're going to ragdoll all the way up. Ah, nice job. Different standing posture today. This is called eagle pose. So can you please extend your palms out wide? From there, can you wrap your left elbow under your right elbow and clap your fingers together? You got it. So this is called eagle wrap with the arms. Garudasana is the yogic Sanskrit for it. From here, lift your left knee up nice and high. Good. And then cross your left knee over your right knee. All right, now I want you to squeeze your feet together like you're almost busting to go to the toilet. Elbows are connected like this, so you feel a little like a pretzel right now.
Okay, from here you're going to sit down in your seat, we call it. Focus your eyes on something specific. Now think of this, squeeze everything in, so tighten your body as much as you can, and now with this tightness, try and open your body. So you get this opposing energy, some going in and some going out. Draw your belly to your spine and sit in your seat. Draw your belly to your spine and sit in your seat. Good, you might get the wobbles like me. See how you go. See if you can focus your eyes on one specific point. One more breath in. And out. Good, lift the knee for me. Hands on your waist. Extend the leg in front of you. Hold for 4. Stand tall. 3, 2, 1. And release that leg. Good, roll out your standing ankle. Super effort, everybody. Let's try the other side. So this time we open our arms wide. We wrap our right elbow underneath the left. Clap the palms together and then lift through that right knee. Okay, crossing the leg over, squeezing the ankles together. You got it. And then eventually, once you've found your focus, so find your focal point to really connect with, you sit down in your seat. Hug everything in, and once you've found that strength inward, now try to open the knees, the elbows, and expand the shoulders so the energy's going out. In, then out. You got it. Focus with your eyes, squeeze everything together. Remember, in yoga, standing postures are to find focus and balance and stability. Focus and balance and stability. Good, lift that right knee up, breathe in. Hands on your waist, extend that leg in front of you, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1, sweep it down, breathe out. Nice work, come to the top of your mat, let's find a flow to get down. Breathe in, reach your fingers up. Breathe out, forward fold. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, step back to downward facing dog. Good, come onto your tippy toes, bend your knees and open them wide, but lift your hips. And then you're gonna jump through your hands and cross those legs. You got it, well done everybody. So when you're in your cross-legged position, nice work. Take a breath in to reach your fingers up. And on a breath out, reach your fingers forward and let's have a nice big stretch through the hips. So chin towards the chest, send your bottom back but your fingers forward. Your shoulders travel down your spine. Release your chin toward your chest. Good, one round of breath here. Feel the belly inflate and deflate. Good, can you try one more time? Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Keep your right foot where it is and extend your left foot out. It's almost like a tree pose on the ground. Good. On a breath in, reach your right palm long to the sky. And then on a breath out, slide your left to the inside of your leg and allow your right to fall over the top. Good. From here, we're trying to get a really beautiful line of stretch and energy through the right side waist. So keep reaching the fingers forward, but the shoulders back. And it's almost like you're trying to wrap your rib cage underneath. So we're opening up this way. I'm using my left hand to press into my left leg to get leverage to open up here. I'm looking at my right elbow. And I'm breathing gently into the right side of my waist, into my right lung, through my right rib cage. Good work. Release. Keep that right leg there. Open out your left leg. We're going to take a wide-legged forward fold. So from there, scoot your fingers forward and take a little stretch forward. Flexing through your feet. Shoulders down your spine. Take a breath in, lift your chest. Breathe out to forward fold. Now you might be one of these people that doesn't enjoy stretching, and that's okay, but I promise you that if you start to really focus on your breath in stretching, your muscles will release all by themselves. If you tense up and resist it, then your muscles aren't going anywhere. So if you can, try to use your breath to soften into your stretch. Nice work. Work your palms back. Keep your right leg where it is and catch the left ball of the foot to the inside of the leg. Good. From there, press through the right palm to lift your left. And then as you breathe out, slide that right palm to the inside of your leg and reach over. Remember, we're using this right elbow to press into the leg and wrap the rib cage underneath. Eye line looks to the left elbow. And we keep sitting firmly in our sit bones so we have the leverage to lengthen a little bit more. Take a breath in to lengthen. And a breath out to wrap the heart towards the sky a little bit. You got to breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out to twist a little more. Nice work. Release. Beautiful work, everybody. Last one. From here, come to the balls of your feet. Reach your fingers forward. We're going to take 8 counts to get down today for 7, 6, tuck the chin in, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Well done. Bring the feet flat on the ground, open them a little wider than the mat, and just windscreen wipe the knees side to side. Side to side. Feel how that massages through your lower back. Good. Now curl your body into the tiniest ball you possibly can. Lift your chin and chest, knees toward your nose. And then on the breath out, open up to the biggest, widest star you can. Good. Try that again. Breathe in. Breathe out, open to the biggest, widest star you can. Feel really free and big and massive. Take one more breath in. And this time, let your legs extend long, your palms to the roof, Shavasana, lying posture. Lie in meditation now to release the body. Stay exactly where you are. Release the wrists and the feet and the arms and the legs. And soften your whole body, melting in toward your mat. Today I'm going to move you through a little body scan from the top of your head to your tippy toes, just to check in now on how your body's feeling. So let's start from the top of your head. Can you take your attention to your mind? Just notice what's going on there right now. Not today or yesterday or tomorrow, right now. If it's very busy, it's so fine. Just if any thoughts start coming up, or if there's a really persistent thought that keeps going over in your mind, can you just maybe place it on a little drifting cloud and let the thought go away? Just kind of acknowledge it, realize that it's there, and then send it on its way. Just for now. You'll get back to it later, but for now it's not so important. And take your attention to your face, your jaw, your cheeks, the space in between your eyebrows. And can you just relax all of those 3 areas a little more? Travel down to your shoulders and just imagine that someone is resting their warm palms on your shoulders and just allows you to just soften a little bit more. Relax your elbows and your wrists and all 10 fingers. Travel down to your rib cage. Can you soften your rib cage? Can you soften your belly? Can you let your hips just melt heavy into the mat? All of the muscles in your legs are completely relaxed. Your knees are soft and your ankles are soft. And your feet are just kind of flopping open naturally. No tension in your ankles or your toes. And can you just do whatever it is that you need to do to make yourself a little more relaxed? Almost like that split-second moment just before you would doze off to sleep in your bed. And as you lie there, don't think about anything specifically or feel anything specifically. Just kind of be. You got nowhere to go, nothing to see, or nothing to do. You're just allowed to be present and calm and still right now. I'm going to leave you lying here for one more minute, and then it'll be my voice that brings you out of this quiet time. Enjoy your Shavasana. You gently start to twinkle your fingers and your toes. Just roll on over to one side, like you're getting out of bed in the morning. And just eventually come up to your seated position. Rest your palms on your heart center. And just bow your head toward your fingers. From my heart to your heart, beautiful yogis, namaste. Without too much thought or distraction, just grab a hold of your journals, open out the next page, put a date on it, and just write a paragraph or two or a page on that thing that you are grateful for. What is something that you're really grateful for? You thought about it at the start of class. Write what it is and then elaborate on it. Why are you grateful for it? How does it make you feel? What do you love about that person or that situation or experience that you're so lucky to have in your life? How important is it to you? Always nice to think grateful thoughts, but it's even nicer to write them and elaborate on them and really feel them. It just makes you appreciate it so much more. Enjoy that little exercise. Have the most beautiful, grateful day. And remember, if you can't change it, and chances are you can't, why don't you change the way you think about it? See what happens. Take care, guys. See you next time.